What's going on, everybody? This is my bass boat, 1980 Terry. 1980 Terry, 4.7 MV is the model. I had never seen any of these boats before I found out Craigslist. I gotta tell you, I love the boat. The motor on the back is not the original one, it is a 1985 90 horsepower Evinrude. The maximum rated horsepower for this boat is 90 horsepower, so we're maxed out back there. Tell you, it's a beast of an engine. I love it. Gets up on plane like there's no problem, like there's not even any kind of effort involved with it. So let's go around the boat and see what it's got to offer. Fiberglass hull, so a little on the heavier side, weighs about 850 pounds, I believe, without the motor. A little on the heavier side, but it's only 15 feet long. Gets into places most boats can't. I love this thing. Hull's like a dream. I just love the boat. So on the front here, we got a motor guide, trolling motor, Magnum, 34 pounds of thrust. So as far as trolling motor goes, kind of on the smaller side. However, it moves this boat around in a hurry. Kick it up to 5 and it will move this boat. So foot pedal mounted. Not really too familiar about the whole recessed foot pedal or not, but this is what I got to start with, so we're going to go with it. Don't plan on making a whole lot of improvements to this boat, so we're going to see. Okay, so front deck, kind of weird shaped. It was a little bit surprising, but hey, unique boat. So starting up here, all of this under here is open storage. And there's foam along the sides, but there's open storage for the most part under there. So lift up one of these sides. I got my anchor, rope. I got my rod holders. Go in there to separate from my rod mounts. Also got another line I use in there for hauling the boat when I launch by myself. Just tie it to the boat so I can kick it out there. I drop it in the water and then pull it back to shore. I also got my spare prop for the engine, spare prop for the trolling motor. There's another pin and set screw for the trolling motor in there. I got my tool bag in there. And on this side, this all connects. There's nothing that separates this. This side, oh, this where my rope is. So I got this rope. I got a little pump just in case. Just in case. It's not like it's a great pump, but it works. There's my lights storage in there for nighttime running. The nighttime lights do work. So my tool bag, this first aid kit, some spare tools, and tape measure. So also my emergency pull cord for the engine. This here is a front live well. Nice decent size. If you want to see in there, nice decent size live well. This overfill here and the drain down there. The overfill goes off to the side of the boat. There's an aerator tube here. The guy had beforehand. The guy had it was like a live well for live bait, keeping live bait system. But he said he didn't use it. It was the guy before him. I don't know. I probably won't use it. I'm just gonna hook it back up. Yeah, the problem with this live well is on the back end, the drain and the overfill are not connected. Those holes through the transom are actually plugged up. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. So a little latch there keeps it down on trailer. This one over here is a humongous live well, of course, as well. It's only got one hole right here, in and out, and it just goes directly down there. The way the boat sits in the water doesn't come up so that it'll come in through this hole, which makes it, I don't really know what to think about it, because it doesn't actually fill up unless I take a bucket and pour water in here with the drain shut. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this. So used to lock at one point. That kid worked.
There's a bilge drain, there's one there and there's one over there, in case you get some water. There's a light. This one does not work. The guy said it was probably socket. I took the wires out just in case. I don't do any night fishing, so I particularly do not care. Over here, so front of the boat, right here, got rod locker. So nice, decent sized rod locker. Goes all the way back there. Actually, this can go all the way back to there, so I can just slide stuff back in there. And this goes all the way up in front there. I just got some of my mounts for my GoPro right in here. Fit nice. That's where all my rods go. Just store all my rods. Scotty rod mount. One of my rod holders will go there. My other one is mounted to my dash. That one goes there. Humminbird depth finder. The other one up there is a Eagle. I'm not sure why you went with 2 brands, but hey, whatever works. The seats actually sit very, very low, and there's no storage underneath them either, which was kind of a bummer, but it makes up for it. This back here is also a live well. This lifts up this way though. This has the same issue as the front. The drains and the overfills are not connected to anything. So I might do something with that. I might not. I don't know. We'll find out. And there's a little pouch up here. This is where I keep all my my legal stuff. Keep my legal stuff down in here, such as the trailer registration, the boat registration, the operating license, and normally I throw the fisherman's guide in there as well. Okay, over here in the back we got, well, it used to be 2 hatches. So this one lift up there, that's where the battery go. This one lift up there, that's the fuel and the oil that mixes with it. That's where they would go. The guy didn't really like that, so he took it apart and made it all 1 hatch. Okay, all 1 hatch. Fuel tank, oil tank, battery, which I have out this moment at the moment, and down there the garden hose. This connects to the drains of this live well that I'm sitting on, actually, and the front one that goes back there and dead ends into nothing. This is for the aerator of the live well, and it goes dead into nothing. The holes, there's actually 2 holes back down there by the transom plug. I don't know if you can see that really. So there's a hole for the transom plug, and those 2 caps that are all insulated up, sealed up. Doesn't leak anything from there. Not really a concern of mine at this point. I'm mostly doing catch and release, but that actually does. So that just kind of prohibits me from using the live wells. I might cut those out, install a drain or overflow drain and the bilge pump or live well pump. We'll see what happens. So it's got a gas tank and an oil tank, because this is a variable ratio oil motor, 2-stroke. A lot of people say that they don't really like the Viero system because they got trust issues with it, just in case. Most people carry a quart of oil, 2-stroke oil with them to throw in the gas tank just cause. But for the most part, this works. Throwing some gas cleaning solvent through it. I don't plan on changing it. So other than that, actually there is a lot of real estate back here for, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. There's a lot of space in this boat that's not really being used. I might actually throw another battery in here for a dual battery system. Doing a lot of trolling. So other than that, that is pretty much it for the boat.
got a couple of cleats for lines, and there's the throttle and stuff like it normally is. Up here is where your battery controls are,
right here, and your trolling motor plug-in. This contraption here does not work. This doesn't work. I don't know what they were thinking when they installed this thing. This, I'm guessing, was for some sort of anchoring system or something. None of this works. This is all disconnected. So, and your front lights for port starboard running lights, and of course there back by the cowl is your aft all-around light. Not a whole lot to this boat as far as storage. I mean, we got space up in there, just kind of spread around a little differently. Overall, I love this boat. It is awesome. Motor, one of the key pieces to the boat, the heart and soul to it. Runs like a dream. It's wonderful. Love the boat. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up. Thanks.